Have you ever had someone tell you to feed a particular brand of feed that they love? Or perhaps you have tried to tell someone that they should feed a certain brand of feed. This is one of the most common questions that we get asked on our pages is, do you like this brand? I always struggle with answering that question because liking a certain brand is hard to say that this is what you should feed your horse. Liking a particular brand in my world might be, I like the people that work there, or their facilities, such as where they manufacture their feed, are very clean, or other things that might make up a brand of feed. In almost every brand of feed, there are a ton of different layers and levels of products. There's economy products and there's premium products. So unless you have a particular product in a brand that you love, that is a lot easier to answer as far as, do you like this brand? Or if you're making a recommendation to someone, make a recommendation about a certain feed and not a particular brand. When someone asks, would this be good for my horse? It's one of the most common questions that we get asked, especially on like social media pages and things like that. That is a very tricky and complex question to actually answer because what might be good for this particular horse would not be good for this particular horse. You think about that with the way that horses are built. What might be good for a thoroughbred 17-hand racehorse would not be good for a miniature horse. So think about that the next time that one of your friends might recommend a particular feed for you. Does their horse metabolize at the same rate that your horse does? Does their horse have the exact same activity level as your horse? Does their horse have the same qualities in their taste buds as your horse does? Does their horse do all the same things that their horse does? So when someone recommends a supplement or a feed or whatever that might be to you, make sure that your horse is doing the same thing their horse is. Someone might ask me, is this feed good for my horse? This might trigger a lot of people because this is an extremely heavy molasses sweet feed. If someone asks me, is this thing good for my horse? I would have to ask them, what does your horse do? This feed, this heavy molasses, heavy starch and sugar feed would not be good for the majority of horses. However, if someone asked me, my horse is not eating, it burns through tens of thousands of calories a day, and I can't get them to eat anything else, this feed might be a solution for them. So if someone recommends a feed to you or someone recommends a supplement for you to feed, make sure that your horse is doing the exact same thing that their horse is doing. If someone recommends an extremely high calorie, high density feed to you, make sure that your horse is has a very high metabolism, is burning a lot of calories through energy and things like that.